Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Croft Studios here, and I'm here with my Interesting Bricks episode, and I'm here with episode 6 of Interesting Bricks, and I have a couple cool pieces here today. One of them actually being an electronic piece, which is going to be really cool to show you guys, so let's get straight onto our first piece. So our first piece is probably the least interesting of the 5, but I think it's still a cool piece to show. And you can see it's kind of like a revolver type of piece. You can see it just revolves around this one spot, but you can see how there's 4 studs right here, and in the middle is just nothing. I thought that was a really cool piece. You can see how it's actually connected in the middle, so it's like one piece. You can't disconnect this or anything. You know, the new ones are actually connected from the side, and you just kind of disconnect them. So I thought this was kind of a cool piece. You can see how it just opens up right there. And then the inside's like red for some reason, which is kind of cool. I just thought it was kind of a weird piece, and I thought I'd show it to you guys. Up next is another kind of weird piece. This one has a lot of odd shapes and angles on it. You can see there's these pieces right here where you can stick a peg through if you want to. There's pegs on the bottom. In the middle is actually one of these pieces, how I found the piece. It had that on the inside, so I'm guessing that's how the original set had it. You can see how it kind of just goes through there. It has a lot of nice purposes. You can use it for like wheels or whatever. Maybe you can work it into some type of engine system on the inside of a Lego mechanical type of thing if you're working on like a vehicle or something. So it's a really cool piece. You can use it for a lot of purposes. Just has a lot of nice peg holes and stuff. Definitely a cool piece though. Up next for pieces is a really weird piece. I'm not sure what this is from actually, and if you know, tell me in the comments below, but I have absolutely no idea what this piece is from. You can see it says Lego on there. It has 8 studs on there, nothing else on the end, but it's actually one piece. You can see how the wheels are hooked in with metal, which hasn't been used like in a really long time by Lego. And you can see right here the wheels have like these weird designs on the rims right there, which are really weird. And you can see the wheels are actually like stuck on there, so you can't pull these rubber parts off, which they normally would be able to come off. I just thought it was a really weird piece. I've never really seen this before. I got it in the big bulk that I got around Christmas, so I definitely thought I'd show you guys that. Up next is an odd piece. So it's basically a computer screen right here, as you can see. You can see the studs are on top instead of like this is kind of like an upside down looking computer screen. It's really weird. I've had this for a long time. You can see how basically you'd put it on top of something so they'd be looking up at the monitor, and I think it's a really cool looking piece right there. You can see it's really busted up on the printing right there, but I've had this for a long time. It's a really cool piece. I used it when I was little a lot, and a lot of my custom stuff when I was younger, just building stuff. I thought it was a really cool computer screen to use, and I always had it in my pieces. And I have a couple other ones too, but they were just as badly damaged as this. But it's definitely a sweet piece. I'm surprised Lego doesn't use this nowadays. So now moving on to our last piece, which is definitely my favorite of the 5, and I had to save this one for last. It's the giant rocket ship piece right here. You can see it's a gigantic piece. You have a sticker right here that has like a cool design right there. You can see the back has these red pieces, this one big red piece that just kind of connects on like this. Really interesting piece right here. You can see how it just like connects on like that. And the top is where the sound comes out. You can see one side of it's white and one side of it's like, it looks like it's sun damage, I think. You can see it's kind of like a yellowish, so I'm guessing it was like sitting in the sun or something, unfortunately. But it's still a really cool piece. So basically it makes 3 sounds. That's the first one. And then definitely cool though. And when I turn off the lights here, you can take a look at what the lights look like. So definitely a really crazy piece. You can see how it does like different light effects for each sound. This one goes slower. The middle one kind of goes like a middle speed, and the third one goes at a very high speed. So I thought that was a really sweet piece. Definitely a cool one right there. Alright guys, so that's basically it for this episode of Interesting Bricks. I hope you've enjoyed. I like making these Interesting Bricks episodes, like I said before, because it shows a lot of cool and unique pieces that maybe you didn't know about. So I definitely like making these. Tell me what you guys want to see next, maybe a different series or something like that, but I'm going to continue Interesting Bricks. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this Interesting Bricks episode. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.